I'm Clifford II, and welcome to another episode of Impacting Lives That Impact the World. Tremendously. Okay, and then the most exciting part, and why I had to have this interview because I watched it grow for the 3-4 years, and then you got the call that they wanted you to come overseas. Why don't you tell the audience about that?
It's Gene's fault. It's Eugene's fault. Gene has an ongoing relationship with a school in Senegal called the Senegalese American Bilingual School. It's founded by a really remarkable woman named Stephanie Kane. And Gene and Stephanie were talking at the beginning of 2010, and they pulled me into this conversation. And she had heard through Gene about the Kids Comic-Con and all the things we did. And she said, I thought, just off the cuff, kind of just remarking, would it be nice if you could do that in Senegal, in Dakar specifically? And I said, well, yeah, it would be nice, it'd be great, but I said, well, and then the conversation started going to, well, if it would be nice, would it be possible? And then what would make it possible? And then it just started to go from there. And so we, began earnest conversations and dialogues about how could it happen. And that, again, there's no funding, so we got to raise funding. So Stephanie went back to Dakar to see what she could do on that end, and after a few months of Gene and I going back and forth and talking, we started a fundraising program on this end to sort of see what we could do. And we went over there and we brought our A game, and we were welcomed, which was phenomenal. I mean, just really you felt welcomed immediately. And then you meet the kids, and the rule of thumb in my life has always been kids are kids. No matter where you meet them, no matter what's going on, they come with whatever the baggage is, but deep down inside they're kids. And that's where you start. And that's what I met. I met the same heart and soul I could have met here in the Bronx or in Manhattan or in Miami. I was meeting in Dakar. And their eyes beamed at certain things, and they seemed confused about certain things, and they were nervous about sharing their thoughts. But you got in there, you just got the juices going, you made them feel safe with the environment, you explained how comics are done, and then you got out of their way because they took off. And it was remarkable. And it was more remarkable that the teachers really began to see the power of the children's enthusiasm and imagination.
You have now been dealing with kids for a long time, and you got an opportunity to now deal with kids in another country. So I know that was fantastic for you. So I know that was a great accomplishment for you. And I guess the last thing we want to talk about, and you can tell the audience, is what does Alex Simmons want to accomplish with the Kids Comic Book Convention? Where do you want to go? Because it seems to me you want to stay in the realm of education as much as you can so you can touch kids.
I was talking to somebody last night along the very same lines. Education is key to moving forward in one's life. The more education you have, the more information you have, the more you can deduce, problem solve, the more opportunities you have to succeed at whatever it is you want to do. But also, what I feel I really do is I validate imagination and I validate creative outside the box thinking. I think that's really what I think education and information tie into that, but I think first and foremost, I want to fire up young people to believe in possibilities again. But I really look forward to, with the Kids Comic-Con and with the Color of Comics exhibition that we did, which some of these images are from, I look forward to affecting the arena so that kids, young people have a better chance at making a better life for themselves. It has to happen for the society around us, because I'm leaving my children here. And that means I got to make sure that the world that I'm leaving to them is in as good a condition as I can possibly make it.
Powerful words from a powerful man. But listen, you know what? In this show right here, Impacting Lives, Impact the World, this man has impacted a lot of lives. We want to help out as much as we can. So this is going to go out. So I want you to look into that camera. Let people know where they can reach you. There are people out there who may see this, who may know where funding is, who may want to contribute, who may want to collaborate with you. So give them the information where they can reach you, numbers, email, website. Give them everything. I'm going to put it on the screen right below us, and just talk right to the camera.
The best way to reach me is a email. It's alex@kidscomiccon.com. So that's kidscomiccon.com. kidscomiccon.com. That's email. The website is the same, www.kidscomiccon.com. Go there and see what we do. Some of the clips from Senegal are there as well. I'll repeat that, www.kidscomiccon.com. And then phone, you can, my cell's probably the best way to reach me there, and that's 917-215-0739. And mail, snail mail, which is good too, I like that, is Alex Simmons at P.O. Box 518, Bronx, New York 10463.
Fantastic. And you can also, I'm going to leave information about, of course, about the show. You can make a comment about the show on YouTube. Make your comments. Tell us whether you like the interview or not. Tell us if you want to get in contact with Alex through us. We'll definitely forward that to Alex Simmons. He's a great individual. You've done a great job. I know you have something back here. I think you wanted to show before you left.
Now this is going to throw off your white balance here. Okay. But this is the official Kids Comic Con t-shirt from the Senegal experience. Nice. So there it is. There's our wonderful logo character going from the U.S. to Senegal, right? And then on the back is the lineup of people who made it possible. And aside from the Senegalese American bilingual school, you have the U.S. Embassy of Dakar, Senegal. So, we were backed by the United States government over there as well. So, I mean, between the country embracing us and the U.S. saying, yeah, you should be here, that's a pretty powerful acknowledgement. And we're really very pleased with that.
Alex, great job.
Thank you for having me here, man.
And don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.